Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it is Fragrance Friday and we're going to be talking about everything to do with my top favorite summertime fragrances. Hello and welcome if you're new. My name is Kim and on Fridays we talk about everything to do with personalized fragrance. Today is all about summertime fragrances from my collection. They are some of my absolute favorite scents, some gourmands, some freshies, and some in between. Mondays on this channel we also do Mani Mondays, which is everything to do with nail polish, nails. And on Wednesdays is Wax Wednesdays, which I do like to talk about candles and wax melts, and sometimes I throw in some crazy videos that have nothing to do with anything. If you do like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Before we get into it, I will share with you guys what I have on my lips and on my nails, because if I don't, you do always ask. On my lips from Merit Beauty, this is in Pink Beet, and this is a lip oil that I really love, especially for summer. I don't have to worry about it being a stick form and melting on me. I do have a link down below in the description bar. Merit Beauty has actually given me a link, so if you do purchase anything through that link, thank you very much. I do get a small commission. And yeah, I really love their lip oils. Are so featherweight. They don't smell like anything. So if you're adverse to scent products, which I think would be weird if you're watching Fragrance Friday, but if you are, they don't have any fragrance on them, so it's all good. That's what's on my lips. And on my nails, I have two things, so I'll show you what it looks like here. I just did these, so I haven't actually got a close-up video, which I like to do. On the base of my nails is ILMP's Turbocharged. This is like what you would consider a highlighter orange, but to top it I have Hollow Taco's Scorched Earth. So this is what I have on my nails at the moment. Yay. And I love them. I almost matched my shirt. So today is all about my favorite summer fragrances that I reach for often in those summer months. Now I live in Canada. We are now just past Father's Day. We are finally getting summer here where I am, because it has been nothing but rain and cold. Like, I was wearing a sweater and a blanket, and I had a hot water bottle when we were watching TV the other night. Like, it's crazy. It was cold. But now that we're getting into the warmer months, I want to share with you guys from my collection what my top favorite fragrances are for the summer. The very first one I want to talk about is Aqua De Joya, and this one is something I've had for a little while. You guys can see the dent. This is the largest bottle that it comes in, I believe. Today we will be using Fragrantica to describe the main accords as well as the top, mid, and base notes. This is probably, I'm looking over my shoulder here because this is where I'm keeping all of them. This is probably like the freshest of all of my fragrances I'm going to share with you guys today. There's not a lot of gourmand to it, but it's beautiful. It's scrumptious, easy reach. This is a great easy reach fragrance if you just don't know what to put on in the summertime. It's beautiful. The main accords for Aqua De Joya by Giorgio Armani are aromatic, citrus, green, white floral, fresh spicy, woody, and fresh. Top notes are Amalfi lemon and mint. Mid notes are water jasmine. Base notes are Virginia cedar, brown sugar, and French labdanum. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous scent. I love it. Again, I've talked about it. I use this on road trips because it's not offensive. It's not super strong. I wouldn't say that it's super projecting either, but it's a beautiful fresh scent for the summer. Next up is one of my favorite scents especially if you're on vacation. First of all, it's really travel friendly, and also it's just a great scent to have that memory, that scent memory of wherever you went. And I did bring this with me when I went to Maui. And in case you aren't aware, my husband and I do have a travel channel. I will link that down below in the description bar. I did bring this with us and it's so good. This is the original bottle. That's why it doesn't say Cheirosa 62 on it. This is the Brazilian Crush body fragrance. Now, I got this when they launched, and I want to say 2020. Maybe it wasn't right after they launched, but I got it during 2020. This is fabulous. Now, they do make a fragrance, an actual perfume eau de toilette out of this. I do not suggest that one. It is very expensive and literally the same thing as this juice inside. And this is very strong and will last a long time. Honestly, save your money and just get the big travel. This is the big one, the travel size. I have like 2 lids to mine. This pistachio caramel, beautiful. I have the body butter for this as well. I do pair those two up and I can smell myself for the entire day. I love it. The main accords for Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 62 by Sol de Janeiro are vanilla, caramel, sweet, almond, nutty, woody, powdery, salty, fruity, and balsamic. Top notes are pistachio and almond. Mid notes are heliotrope and jasmine. Base notes are caramel, vanilla, salt, and sandalwood. Just a great scent, you guys. Again, I do layer this with the actual lotion of the same number, same scent. I love it so much. And again, it's plastic, this bottle. It's very easy for you guys to take this with you traveling anywhere you're going. I highly recommend this one. It is synonymous with me and summer. It's in my brain. I used to have the body wash and you only use it in the summertime. It's so good. The next fragrance I want to share with you guys, I only have a sample of it because I did receive it during the Sephora VIB sale, but I loved it so much I took it with me on my trips. I will be buying a full bottle of this. Something I don't have in my collection, which is saying something because I feel like I have a fairly decent sized collection. One I don't have. This is from Skylar and this is in the Lime Sands, and this is just a little sample spray that I do have. As you guys can see there, I'm nearly out. I did also bring this with me on my Maui trip as well because I wanted to change it up. I wanted to smell like a lime. I love some citruses. Lemons don't do well on me. I tend to make them sour. I smelled like a margarita when I wore this and I loved it so much. Main accords for Lime Sands by Skylar are citrus, salty, marine, woody, sweet, conifer, musky, green, and white floral. Top notes are lime, sea salt, verbena. Mid notes are coconut water, lily of the valley, and orange blossom. Base notes are driftwood, musk, and vanilla. Honestly, guys, I get maybe a little of the musk to make it last because this actually lasts fairly well on me, which again is saying something because I do eat through fragrances very quickly. I smell like a lime margarita. This was so good. And again, I can sort of see here, I did use quite a bit of this on our trip. I do plan on getting a full bottle, probably not for this summer because I have a lot of things going on here. I am looking forward to buying a full bottle of this somewhere down the road. So this is another one that I will say, you can get your nose on it, smell it if you like limes. Yum. Okay, so the next fragrance is for my coconut lovers here, like myself, who really enjoy a great coconut. And I'm not just talking like a sweet coconut, like coconut sweetened flakes or whatever like you get on desserts. You want to smell like that coconut drink. You can just picture it in your mind. They've split that coconut, they've stuck that straw in there so you can get that coconut water. You're eating the coconut inside. It is juicy, it is yummy, it is scrumptious. You're on vacation. None other than Balinese Coconut by Nest. Now this is a coconut oil. This is an oil fragrance. So it is on a roller ball, but it will last a very long time. Not everyone loves coconut and I understand that, but if you do, they just brought out their body mist oils on Sephora and I have this scent in my cart right now, ready to go for the next time I purchase something because it is that good. I want it all over me. This is so delicious and creamy and just beautiful. It just brings me back to when I was quite young, when I actually could go to the beach and really enjoy myself and just totally relax. This is it. Main accords for Balinese Coconut Perfume Oil by Nest are coconut, sweet, white floral, salty, lactonic, musky, tropical, and vanilla. Fragrance notes are coconut, tiare flower, sea salt, and musk. Guys, again, if you are a coconut lover, you need to get this. I plan on wearing this quite often. I'm hoping to make a little bit of a dent. It is on my perfume tray at the moment. It'll likely be on that said perfume tray all summer long because it's so good. I can't wait. We're finally getting warmer weather and I can wear this. Yes. Okay, for my girlies out there that love a gourmand and they love smelling super sweet. Now, I don't like wax melts and my home to smell super ooey gooey. The more gourmand, the better with me when it comes to personal fragrance. And I have one that I have not worn a lot of. And you'll see because there's not much of a dent. It will make my tray the second half of summer because I'm going to do 2 trays this summer. This is Pink Sugar Creamy Sunshine. And my friend Catherine, she's here. I hope this makes you happy. Catherine was like, when she saw my video on my perfume tray, she's like, you're missing the creamy sunshine. I'm like, no. It will come out. It will come out for the second half because the warmer half of the summer, this is what I'm going to crave. Oh my gosh. It is so yummy. So sticky and ooey gooey. And if you know the original Pink Sugar, it's like that, but with more caramel and just yumminess. Like it seriously smells like something you can eat. The main accords for Pink Sugar Creamy Sunshine by Aqualina are sweet, vanilla, coconut, white floral, tropical, caramel, citrus, yellow floral, lactonic, and powdery. Top notes are coconut milk, orange, green mandarin, and bergamot. Mid notes are sugar, tiare flower, ylang ylang, gardenia, and mimosa. Base notes are vanilla, caramel, manoi oil, sandalwood, and moss. So good, you guys. Oh, it's creamy. It's yummy. Creamy Sunshine. Take that name and everything that you couldn't think of about that name and add that Pink Sugar by Aqualina. Like they're the original Pink Sugar, and that's what it is. It marries them up together perfectly, and I love this one. Up next is a niche fragrance, which means it is a fragrance house only, not a designer, not a celebrity. So it's a little more expensive. And also go into this with the mindset of it doesn't smell what you might think it's supposed to smell like, because the name itself is Mango Skin by Wilhelm Parfumerie. You gotta love the magnetic caps. Most people, when they're thinking mango, they're like, oh, it's gonna be that sweet mango that you get at Costco with the sugar on it, and it's just like uber, like super sweet. Read the words. They are absolutely correct in how they labeled this. Mango skin. If you've ever had a mango, they are delicious, scrumptious, juicy, refreshing. So the inside of the mango, it does smell like, but mango skin also has the skin notes on the outside, similar to if you smelled a strawberry with the green note on that. It's not the same scent in the green note with the leaf on the strawberry, but it's the skin version of a mango. There's a bit of a tartness to it, a little bit of a bitterness to it, but the mango is also very sweet and very yummy. And it's probably my favorite mango scent other than the Body Shop's mango oil, the perfume oil that they did years ago. And it was just mango. And I love that one, and they don't make it anymore, and I wish they did. But anyway, I love this one. It's a very yummy, mature, long-lasting, because this is a beast, mango fragrance. Main accords for Mango Skin by Wilhelm Parfumerie are tropical, fruity, sweet, terpenic. Top notes are mango, blackberry, and black pepper. Mid notes are jasmine, orris, and lotus. Base notes are vanilla, icing pink, and patchouli. Icing pink, I think, is just like buttercream icing. It does. It smells beautiful. And I think that pepper is a very important thing to note. Again, it's got like a little bitterness, a bit tartness to it, but it does have that beautiful mango to finish. I get more of that on the finishing. I know it's an opening note. They do travel sizes as well. Don't go into purchasing this if on a blind buy if you think it's going to smell like the Body Shop's mango, because it's not the same, but I do love this. Next up, from my favorite perfumer, Cecile Zerokian. This is one of my absolute favorite scents for summer, and that is none other than Fats Essentials Kisara Bay. And this is just a small one. I ordered this one in small because I wasn't sure if I would love it. And I absolutely love it. It reminds me, if you're in Canada, you remember Fruits and Passions. I think they may still be available online, but they used to do a fragrance line as well, like all sorts of things, body care. It's like Body Shop, really. They did a Summer Solstice scent. It was in body cream and the perfume and all that. And we actually wore it for my sister's wedding back in like 2004 or 2003, something like that. It was a long time ago. This is gorgeous. This is a more special summertime freshie. It does smell sophisticated without being gross and floral. Some people describe sophisticated scents and they end up being really floral. There's a little floral to it, but there's so much freshness to it. And of course, it has to be made by my absolute favorite nose and perfume. Main accords for Kisara Bay by Jacques Vath are citrus, floral, marine, aromatic, tropical, fruity, green, amber, salty, and musky. Top notes are tangerine, lemon, petitgrain, orange, and green notes. Mid notes are C notes, frangipani, and black currant. Base notes are ambergris, white musk, and woody notes. This actually lasts a really long time on me, which is saying something, because if you don't already know, I burn through fragrances very quickly. This one is soft but strong. I don't know how else to describe it. It does really, really well. When I get low on this, I will be purchasing the full bottle, like the full size. This is just a 15 ml. So it's quite tiny, but I really, really love it. And this is a great scent that no one talks about. A small version of Beach Walk by Replica. And this is another one of those beautiful, beachy, smelly, yummy scents that I highly recommend if nostalgia and scent memories bring back something for you and it's extra special, because this is another freshie that I love that reminds me of my youth and having no worries, no cares, no bills. This is probably one of my favorites from Replica, which you can get at Sephora. I also like a couple other ones of theirs, of course, but they're mostly like winter scents. This is probably my favorite summer one. It is super nice. And now these are supposed to be inspired of a time or a place and a place. And this one's supposed to be inspired by Calvi in 1972, 6 years before I was born. Main accords for Beach Walk by Maison Martin Margiela are sweet, yellow floral, coconut, powdery, musky, vanilla, woody, citrus, lactonic, and floral. Top notes are bergamot, lemon, and pink pepper. Mid notes are ylang ylang, coconut milk, and heliotrope. Base notes are musk, benzoin, and cedar. This is just, again, another one of those beautiful, fresh, yummy scents that brings back such great memories. Very beachy. Beach Walk is like the perfect name for it. If any of those scent notes that I described to you guys hits home to you, give it a sniff. It's a beautiful one. Not outrageously expensive. You can find Maison Margiela or Replica from other like gray markets like fragrancebuy.ca, but you can find it on Sephora, of course. I have a star for you. It's Ice Star by Mugler. Now this is a beautiful scent. I used to have 2 stars and I had the one that was more mango, the Eau Cossière. I actually wore both of them on my wrist, this one and the other one I ended up selling. And I found that this one is just something I don't have in my collection. It actually smells cold. I don't know how to translate that. Ice Star was a great name and it's a beautiful fragrance for the summer. Main accords for Angel's Ice Star by Mugler are sweet, fruity, coconut, tropical, vanilla, lactonic, and patchouli. Fragrance notes are pineapple, coconut, vanilla, patchouli, and praline. So you got patchouli and praline, which is in almost every Angel version adaptation that Mugler or Terry Mugler used to do as well. The parts that really stand out are obviously the first couple. Pineapple and the coconut stand out, and I love it. I love it. Again, pineapple is sweet, it's tart, it's beautiful. I love it. And I don't feel like there's enough fragrances out there like that have something a little bit more juicy, more of a pineapple scent. I embrace those. So the next 2 are actually from the same brand, but we'll start with one at a time. The first one I'm going to share with you, which is Verve Apricot. This is my favorite sugary smelling, yummy, gourmand, want to eat your wrist after you spray it. I smell like an apricot cake, white cake, apricot, sugary, syrupy apricot filling with the most beautiful apricot scented buttercream icing. That's a lot to take in, but that's why I love this. It's so good. If you love a gourmand, you will absolutely love this. And the nice thing about Comptoir Pacifique, this brand, is that you can find it, yes, on Sephora, but you can also find it on the gray market, which I found mine at fragrancebuy.ca. They don't know who I am. This is be almost half the price that you would pay on Sephora on the gray market. And I've said this before, I want them to make a mango, like a vanille mango version. That would be like my dream, but this apricot one is so good. Main accords for Verve Apricot by Comptoir Pacifique are vanilla, sweet, fruity, powdery, tropical. Top notes are apricot, papaya, and jackfruit. Mid notes are apricot, papaya, and jackfruit again. And base notes are vanilla and sugar. It's just so good. Seriously, like, so good. I've actually made 2 videos in the past where I was talking about this and I sprayed it on me. I'm resisting right now spraying it on me because I already put something else on earlier, but oh, so good, so yummy. Highly recommend. The next fragrance from Comptoir Pacifique is Cocoa Fig. I ended up getting this one actually on that gray market site, fragrancebuy.ca, that I mentioned before. This is if you want that creamy, lactonic, figgy kind of scent. This will carry you from summer into fall. It's gorgeous, and I think what carries it in for mostly summer is the cocoa. It's like a coconut scent. Early fall, especially if you live in a location where your fall, like your September, early October, can still be pretty warm like mine, you can get away wearing this. It's so delicious and creamy and yummy, and it has a bit of floral in it, but I'm okay with it. Main accords for Cocoa Fig by Comptoir Pacifique are lactonic, sweet, coconut, vanilla, fruity, green, nutty, tropical, fresh, and woody. Top notes are coconut, fig, and vanilla flower. Mid notes are coconut, milk, wheat, and sugar. Base notes are coconut milk, fig, and vanilla. A lot of coconut. It's on every level. This is why I'm also picking it for summer. It is a coconut fragrance. This one is very creamy, like really lactonic, and that's why lactonic on the main accords was near the top. This is more like sweet, edible yumminess. Highly recommend. Again, you can get these for half the price that you would pay on Sephora. Places like fragrancebuy.ca, so definitely check that out. And last but not least, it wouldn't be a video of me talking about fragrances that I love for summer from my collection if I didn't talk about Aqua Allegoria's Coconut Fizz. This is my birthday fragrance. This is what I love to wear to celebrate my birthday in August. It's so fresh, it's so yummy and so different, and I love this, and I'm going to spray it. I sprayed it earlier. We're going to do more. You know why? Because I can. I was able to buy a backup bottle. This is discontinued. If you find it or know someone who sells it, hit me up. Let me know. Especially if you're in Canada, because I would love to have 5 or 6 backups. I want to be able to spray this a lot because unfortunately this one doesn't actually last that long on me compared to some of the fragrances we've spoken about today. This is my favorite discontinued fragrance for the summer months, and it's very difficult to get your hands on because it is discontinued. But I love it so much. It's that young coconut. There's fresh vibes to it. there's sea, there's saltiness. There's just everything I love about summer in this bottle. And it has little bees on it. Like, who wouldn't love that? Main accords for Aqua Allegoria Coconut Fizz by Guerlain are coconut, sweet, vanilla, floral, lactonic, fruity, tropical, citrus, aquatic, and woody. Top notes are coconut nectar and bergamot. Mid notes are water fruit and freesia. Base notes are sandalwood and tonka bean. Coconut, bergamot, sandalwood. I mean, I'm not going to beat around the bush. This is my favorite summertime fragrance, hence why I wear it for my birthday. It is the best, and I did save it for the end because unfortunately it's discontinued. I was able to purchase it from a fellow Canadian who had a backup, so I'm able to spray this one as much as I want. This is so, so good. As this video is going up on summer solstice, happy solstice to all of you. This is the longest day of the year here in Canada. I think where I live, I think the sun sets at like today is the longest day. I think it'll be about 9:23 p.m. Summer is one of my favorite times of year, especially in fragrance, because I think I really lean towards the summer fragrances and the really heavy winter fragrances. And I have a harder time, especially in spring, because I'm not a floral lover. This is where I loved to find florals. In the summertime, mixed with some of my favorite creamy, sweet, fruity, tart kind of scents, and I love all of them. As always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.